Okay.
Okay, let's go more on you.
Okay.
So isn't that pretty? Sunset in the background. It's kind of bright.
Yes, it is.
But I thought it'd be fun to do a little recap of today.
And yesterday and the day before.
Yes, we haven't done a lot of recaps.
Well, we did the recap of the first 2 days of the conference.
Yes, which were amazing. And tomorrow's going
That's
to
Mexico
be
in the background, by the way.
the next conference day. Look at how much my flyaway hair is flying away.
Anyway, so the last couple days we went scuba diving.
Yes, it was amazing. It was so pretty. And just really appreciate the underwater life and that we can do these hard things. Sam did really good. I was kind of worried about him because he hasn't been diving.
Also, sorry about the audio. It's really noisy out here. I'm hoping these microphones make it a bit better. There might be some echo. I don't know.
Echo.
Anyway, Sam, scuba diving. Hadn't done it for a while.
Yeah. And we had a great time. It was really pretty.
Yeah.
So that was good.
Yeah, we went with Joe and Rachel and Steve and Holly. And it was kind of interesting. I need to get more electrolytes before
you go scuba diving.
we go scuba diving.
It just saps your power. It's like so energy draining.
Well, the last 2 times that we've gone on actual dives, after the first dive, I've been beat. Absolutely beaten. I've been like, do I even want to go on the second one? And then we've gone on the second one, and it's like, oh yeah, this was amazing.
Yeah. The second dive is usually better than the first dive. Yeah. I've noticed. Because you're like trying to remember what you're doing on the first dive.
Well, in the second one, we actually went deeper. That was actually the deepest that you and I have ever done in our lives.
Is it really? I thought we went that deep. I've been 63 before.
We went 75.
Yeah, 75.
And we could have gone deeper.
It was actually really cool where we went deep because our guide was just kind of going along wherever, and it was like Nemo's drop off, right? So there's all this coral, and then there's just blank blue sea. Yeah. So we were kind of just going along the coral, and we just went down lower, and it was amazing. It was really cool.
Yep. Hold on a second. This is bugging me.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Anyway,
So that's why Chris has his mustache shaved, because he gets a good seal.
Totally worth it.
With the regulator like that.
Yeah. And I actually, for those of you who don't know anything about scuba diving, and this has nothing to do with keto, other than we're able to do these things and live this lifestyle stuff because we have more energy and stuff like that than we used to. When you go deep, so the more pressure there is, the more air from the tank is used up with each breath.
Right.
So you would think, even though there's more pressure, maybe I get more oxygen out of each breath. No.
You get less oxygen.
Well, you get the same amount with every breath.
You use up your oxygen faster?
It's not oxygen, it's air.
You said oxygen, so that's what I
But I was saying, you would think that you would be, it would go into your blood better if you were deeper. It doesn't. You just use up your air quicker the deeper you go. And I tend to burn through my tank of air quicker than everybody else.
And I did it this time. I ran out of air faster.
We think that Miriam had a leak.
I did have a little bit of a leak. Because when and it didn't happen until the very end, but as I was like being still breathing, when I didn't breathe, there was bubbles coming out, and that's not supposed to happen. Anyway,
so we had a lot of fun scuba diving. Yesterday, we went to Puerto Costa Maya.
Yes.
Got off the boat, rented a golf cart.
Yeah.
That was super slow. Well, we had it loaded down with 6 people. And Lynette's family had theirs loaded down with 6 people. Joe, Rachel, Steve, and Holly got their souped-up 4-seater, took off.
Yeah, they're like, goodbye, slow people.
But we did end up meeting up with them. We went to Crazy Lobster, which was really a lot of fun.
It was really fun.
It was free to just set up.
Beach, and then they had a restaurant, and they had all these like chairs and stuff. And
we ended up spending a fair amount of money just getting a lot of actually pretty
Great food.
decent keto food.
Yeah. So we'll put that in here so you can see.
Yeah, I'll see if we can get that in there.
Get that in there.
So we're here on the beach, and Costa Maya, Puerto Costa Maya, and hey, we got some fajitas. It's just got the beef. Oh, sorry. Joe and Rachel are over here doing a video. Yeah. I'm doing a video, but I'm too loud. Anyway. Here we go. So this is the poblano.
Okay.
It's got, well, okay, so it's got, you can see the octopus, shrimp, lots of cheese. Yeah, it's
fish and octopus and shrimp and cheese and poblano, and then the rice we're gonna kick off the plate.
Yep.
And I don't know, this is a creamy sauce.
Yep.
But yeah, it's good. The poblano you can kind of see it's like it's inside the poblano right there. So we copied Joe and Rachel. They got it. So
totally
now
did.
we had to have it. You know. So there we go. Okay. Do you want to taste it?
Cheese. Here we go.
Yep. And then we got these nachos for Sam. They have chips at the bottom, but you could easily order that without the beans and without the chips, and then it would be good and keto-y. Do you want to taste some for us, Sammy? Not the peppers?
Spicy.
He doesn't like the peppers.
I don't know if it's spicy or not.
Taste one. They might just be pickled. Do you have tomato? Is it good? What do you think? So where are we? Port of Costa Maya, and we are at, what's this cute place called? The Crazy Lobster? Is it the Crazy Lobster?
Crazy Lobster.
Okay, it's really fun. The service is great. Having a good time. Hi, Holly. Hi, Steve. Hi, Ruth.
Yeah.
Hi, Ruth.
Trying to get something in my mouth. You made me drop.
And then Joe and Rachel were vlogging the entire time. I always want to say vlogging and video logging.
Yeah.
But
Vlogging.
anyway, so they'll do a video with the whole thing correctly done.
And
We
will
keep
just
on
do a little bit of
forgetting
stuff.
to video what we're eating.
I just have a hard time because I really want to just live in the moment, right? I want to enjoy the food when it's hot. I don't want to have to video it, but we did video a little bit for you. And then today we had an interesting experience because we went.
We actually paid for an excursion through the cruise line, which is weird. I think we've only done that once before because it tends to be really expensive. But with this one, we were coming to Cozumel. Cozumel is an island just off the tip of the Yucatan Peninsula.
Right.
And because we were on the island, well, we could have just stayed on the island, which would have been great.
Yeah.
But to really do anything, you had to take a ferry, and then you had to do all this other stuff. And having the cruise line take care of that and just...
Yeah, it was nice to not have to feel like
not have to worry about it. We just had to meet them at the bus at the right time.
Yes.
And so, we took the ferry, then we got on a bus, then we went to Tulum, which are some Mayan ruins.
Yes, and it was like a sauna there, so we all sweated.
Except a wet sauna, not a dry sauna. We're used to dry sauna.
It was very hot. It's beautiful, though.
It was really cool.
And it was really cool. And we took some pictures of the beach there. We took some pictures of us.
I got a nice shot of iguana.
I got a little video of an iguana, which I'm sure, other people are used to seeing, but we don't see them.
Yeah.
Unless we go see Joe and Rachel, and they were really
Well,
big.
then everybody was like, you want to take a picture with the iguana? I'm like, I just saw them.
Nope. I just saw them in the wild. I
And
don't have to pay you for that.
we went to some sinkholes, cenotes,
It was so cool. So cool.
and we got to swim in them. We just swam around in one that was open to the air.
Yeah.
And then there was like this cave, and I'm like, I'm kind of dry already. I don't want to get my shoes wet because I stupidly didn't bring the right shoes.
Yeah.
Why would I do that? But I decided to do it anyway. And well, you didn't just get in the cave. There's like this hole at the back.
I mean, like this big. I mean,
The height of my head big.
the guy's like, we're gonna go through it. I'm like, we're gonna go through the mountain. Like, what are you talking about?
Well, it's because below the surface it's opened up.
Yeah.
So you can your head fits through the thing.
That's it.
With all these
Your
little
head can fit
stalactites.
in there. I did hit my head a couple of times.
I did not.
Well, only
I was really
like on
happy.
the side.
Anyway, and I'm swimming with a 360 camera.
Yeah, so we'll see.
I'll see if I can
put
edit some of that in there. Man, this is going to be a long video to edit anyway. But yeah, we were swimming through there. It was really cool. And then we got back to the bus, and they're like, okay, let's go. And we were on the last ferry back to the ship.
Yeah.
And then tonight,
But before that, I wanted to tell you about our food choices because a meal was included in our excursion. So as we got on the bus after the ferry, we got on the bus and drove like 40 minutes or something like that. They gave us a hoagie and a cookie.
And the hoagie had like
we pulled apart the hoagie
ham.
And took off the
couple pieces of cheese.
Of bread. It had cheese. It was like 2 pieces of cheese and 1 piece of ham.
And there was bread stuck to it.
And we had to like scrape all the stuff off. So we didn't take a picture of that.
No.
But what is awesome, right, about keto is we were not dying. I wasn't hungry the whole time.
I needed electrolytes.
Yeah, I was thirsty. I was thirsty for electrolytes.
I totally have a bottle of electrolyte drops that was in my backpack the whole time.
I actually did take some Relight and just put it in my mouth, like powder, like pixie stick, because I was so dehydrated and we had no water.
Yeah.
We drank through, the 5 of us drank through probably 6 bottles of water.
Yeah, it was.
Or more, because they also gave us a bottle of water when we got off the bus at the second location. And then we drank all those, and then we drank all the waters we brought too. I'm
gonna go do some, drink a bunch of magnesium.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I need magnesium. I actually tonight so one of the things we did to prepare for this, I brought some sugar-free ketchup, and I brought some horseradish sauce because on some of the nights they have a shrimp cocktail.
Yes.
Awesome.
And you can get
4 of them if you want. I reached down to pick it up, and my abdominal muscles, I got a cramp in my abdominal muscles from not enough magnesium.
Dang it.
And I think I have a bit of a headache, and it's also not enough magnesium. So I need to go get me some of that. But I brought some magnesium drops. So I'm going to go dose myself up on some of those.
Good job. Do that.
But tomorrow
tonight for dinner you were going to say I interrupted you.
Oh, sorry. Tonight we had there was lobster, and our waiter is doing a great job. The whole area is people who are part of the group for the low carb cruise, and so they've gotten really used to I just want the meat.
Yeah.
So, like New York strip, just the meat.
Yeah.
Lobster. Just the meat. Oh, except the butter. We want the butter too. So, but yeah, it's funny how they've gotten used to us.
Yeah, they've been really great. I've been super impressed because I've been on cruises before as keto, and they're like, "No, I can't take the sides off." And I'm like, "It's just going to go in the garbage. You could just not plate it together, and
they're going to chum the waters with it later
on. Somebody else can have that." But so they've been doing a good job doing that. So we had lobster, and we had New York strip also.
Yep.
And shrimp cocktail, and I've been eating the escargot every night that's available. It's just really cute in this little circle dish with like 6 escargots totally swimming in butter.
Yep.
Yummy.
And some garlic.
Yeah, some garlic.
We keep forgetting to record what we're having for dinner. I'm having 2 steaks.
One steak. And a lobster tail I already ate. Sam's killing a potato.
Steve is also having 2 steaks.
I have no food.
Max has nothing. Okay.
So right now I'm going to head down to the sauna because I haven't sweated enough today. I need to sweat inside instead of outside. And Chris is going to chill out.
I'm going to chill out. I think Dave Feldman wanted to meet up and talk about stuff.
Meet up with Dave and talk geeky stuff. And then tomorrow's the last day of the conference. So we'll be able
tomorrow morning I have to go down real early and reset up all of my gear.
Yep. So
and I did discover that during the filming of all of it, I think I might have said this in the earlier stomach, I didn't record the screen on one presentation. Mine.
Whoops. Let's see.
I also didn't record the audio on Dr. Rigby's, but thankfully enough, I have the computer's recording of the audio mix.
For giving us
so it's not a problem at all.
So I hate the word diet, but if we're going to look at it, we want to look at it as fuel. I know obviously you're not going to eat these types of things, but you can't use each of these fuels to do the same thing. You have to use the proper fuel.
Yay!
But you may, if you're watching Dr. Rigby's video later on, you may notice that his audio is not quite as clear. It's
Yeah.
close, but not, it'll be a little bit less
Well,
of good.
everybody makes mistakes sometimes.
Yeah. Because what I'm doing is these guys right here have onboard recording,
Okay.
and so it's like perfect. Anyway,
Yay!
all right. Well,
Oh, I'm gonna go to the sauna.
Okay.
You go chill out.
Yeah,
We'll
and
talk to you
edit
again
forever.
later. And hopefully we'll put some of the scuba in here and some of our pictures too.
all right. So long, and thanks for all the fish.
So long and thanks for all the fish.